The Whispering Shadows. In a shrouded, nestled cottage home in the heart of a dense forest lived a young couple, Elara and Finn. They were deeply in love, their bond unbreakable, despite the eerie rumors that surrounded their home. The villagers whispered of an ancient curse, a pact made centuries ago between a desperate man and a demon, binding the land to a malevolent force. The couple, skeptical of the rumors, dismissed the tales as mere folklore. But one fateful night, the forest seemed to come alive. The wind carried whispers that weren't entirely human, and the shadows appeared to stretch unnaturally long. Elara, returning from visiting her mother, felt an icy chill as she passed the old crumbling chapel at the edge of the woods. She could have sworn she saw glowing red eyes watching her from the darkness. When she reached their cottage, Finn greeted her with a worried expression. "Did you hear that?" he asked, his voice trembling. Elara shook her head. The air was heavy, and the temperature dropped. A low, guttural growl echoed from the walls, though there was no source to be found. They tried to convince themselves it was their imagination, but the occurrences grew more sinister. Doors slammed shut on their own, black handprints appeared on the windows, and whispers in a language filled the silence of the night. One evening, Finn awoke to find Elara standing in the corner of their bedroom, her back to him. "Elara?" he called, but she didn't respond. When he touched her shoulder, she turned abruptly, her eyes glowing a sick yellow, and her lips curled into a grotesque smile. She spoke in a voice that wasn't hers, a guttural tone that made Finn's blood run cold. "You belong to us now," it said. Desperate to save Elara, Finn went to the village's oldest resident, a reclusive woman, Marta. She revealed the truth. The demons demanded a sacrifice every century to maintain their power, and Elara had been chosen. The only way to break the curse was to find the demon's rune, a twisted amulet deep within the forest, and destroy it before the next full moon. Armed with a vial of holy water and a silver dagger, they ventured into the heart of the forest. The trees seemed to close in around him, and the air grew thicker with each step. Shadows darted at the edge of his vision, and whispers taunted him, promising his and Elara's eternal torment. Finally, he reached an ancient gnarled tree where there hung, pulsing with dark energy, the demon's rune. As he reached for it, the ground trembled, and a horde of grotesque creatures emerged from the darkness. Finn fought desperately, using the holy water to fend them off. Wounded and exhausted, he grasped the amulet and plunged the silver dagger into it. A scream echoed through the forest, and the creatures dissolved into ash. The forest fell silent, and the oppressive darkness lifted. When Finn returned to the cottage, Elara was herself again, though weak and terrified. The village was free of the curse, but the scars of their ordeal remained. They moved far away, hoping to leave the horrors of their past behind. Yet, on quiet nights, they sometimes hear faint whispers in the wind, a reminder that darkness can never be escaped. And in the depths of the forest where the ancient tree once stood, a single drop of blackened blood still glistens in moonlight, waiting for the next soul to stumble upon it.